incredible regular season with plenty of drama for every fan watching. Plenty of highs to go with the lows, the elation of the close wins followed by the heartbreak of those tight losses. But today, it all comes to a close, the final match of the regular season. And after this one, we say goodbye to 5 teams. But for these 2 teams today, there is a glimmer of hope for one that may still have a chance to do their namesake. The Bolters, 5 points off that top 6 finish. For the Celtic Dragons, where the 5th is where they'll finish. And let's see if they can finish with a real flurry on this side. What is going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back along to your home of rugby and the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the Subscriber Series. This is the series where you guys take the field against the world's elite. And I tell you what, with the Bolters in hand today, there certainly is a lot of elite to go around. These 2 teams sit 5th for the Dragons, 7th for the Bolters. And like I said earlier, they are just 5 points adrift of stealing that 6th spot. It is a 4-win, 4-loss record for the Dragons heading into this one. They got 23 points on the board, 7 bonus points as well. And last time out, they were in a close-fought win against the Saracens. Today, they line up with a very experienced team that'll look to finish their season of the regular variety in a very impressive fashion. Let's take a look at their lineup for tonight, and starting things off with the loose head prop will be Nikolai Geralds in the number 1, alongside him in the front row, Reese Morgan, and then finishing off with Liam Baines. Into the second row, we look for Steve Parker, and of course the captain fantastic Martin Johnson in the middle of the pack. To the back row we go with James Levere, Johnny Gates, and Jeff Zoe to complete the pack. In at scrum half will be Sean Corsini, a very capable man in the number 9 jumper. And of course, one of the leading try scorers, second on the table right now, is Lee Sheps. He's got a buddy also on 5, starting on the left wing. We'll get to him in a moment. But the midfield will see Jerry Hillary and Montel Palu at 12 and 13. Here he is, Bruce Woe on the left wing, also 5 tries, second on the table alongside Sheps. On the right-hand wing will be Roman Owens, and finishing off will be Cyan Reese at fullback. Up against them, the Bolters. You may have had a quick look through their team already and know that they're very quality about them. But their season has been poor. 2 wins, 6 losses, just 13 points, and only 5 of them coming by the way of the bonuses as well. Last time out, they faced a Toa, a very tough end to the regular season. They went down 28-14. They'll be hoping they can turn this one around. But you look through the team, Tommy Funa, Tejer, the Portuguese amazing hooker, and of course Gajo from Argentina, Fafita, Nakawawa sit alongside in the second row with Falan, Funaki, and Taufua completing that very dominant forward pack. Kuravoli will start with Havili in at the halves. In midfield, we'll see the experience of Christian Leleafano and the explosive power of Solomon Kata, who is right up there as their leading try scorer as well. On the wings, don't worry about this. There's plenty of ability. Rodrigo Marta on the left side, Rafael Storti the right, and to complete the team, Charles Piatel at fullback. These guys have plenty to come off the benches. Well, we've got Wee, Babi, Fernez, Rangi, Shackington, Tilrua, Pullhopper, and Dukbo to complete their 23 for the Bolters. Malolo, Alalatoa, Alfoa, Coleman, Lozano, Wilson, Matavesi, and Wong will be the replacements for the Bolters. 5 points is their mission. A great finish for the Dragons. They'll want to turn that around as well. Regular season, it's the final game. Let's get into it. Both these sides come into tonight's game with incredible kits on. The showing will be the Bolters, who'll be nice to see again. A bit of shock therapy. Ready for kickoff. It's Christian Leleafano. Gets the final round-robin game underway. And the regular season is in its final stages. The Dragons in the bag. Zhao will take it in. And quickly they go back to Lee Sheps, who drills this one into touch. That is very considered for any team in the GRC to take that in one phase, down and out, and off to touch. That is something we've not seen very often during the season. Just inside the Dragons' half by a whisker, the ball is stolen from Parker, and Cassini kicks this one away and deep into the territory of the Bolters. Number of players looking back there for a Piatel's one.
Advantage.
And it's knocked on from Leleafano. The ball spills free. No one wants to touch it. It's hot potato stuff, but the error from Lealiafano sits this one alight here for a great opportunity for the Dragons to attack. Pietel did well off to Lealiafano. Looked like he's shaping to possibly kick that
Crouch.
one away.
Bind.
Run out of time.
Set.
Ran out of space, and now the Dragons feed this one through Sean Cassini. You can't mistake him. Fire on his head. Players looking into position. Here's Sheps will run the cut up for the switch back to left hand side of Bruce Wow, and then back to midfield and charging in is Morgan. The hooker finding room. Cassini will pick himself up high. Oh, that's a shocker coming in from Funaki. Instant yellow card. He's off to the bin. Oh, the Bolters started off nicely with a good kickoff, but it's all come unstuck. Right from there, they will concede an easy penalty, but they've turned it down. The Dragons, they say no. And a very good kick to touch there from Sheps. He's copped them. Well, 5 out will be the line out, but that one was a whisker away from the try line. An extraordinary kick from the Celtic Dragons fly half. Here is Morgan, a bit of a line break to his name already. Finds Johnson in the maul. And shoes, Cassini squirts at the back as it goes nowhere. Puts it in the lead, grubber in behind, chasing the line. And Cassini couldn't quite get there in time. Samifuna, the biggest ball shield you ever see in your life, but a bit of a wasted chance there for the Dragons. They would like a bit more from that. Cassini taking it all on his shoulders. Speak of kits though, it's nice to see the scales of the Dragon out in display here tonight for this final matchup of the regular season. Here's a good charge from Baines. Takes the defender a couple of metres. Pick and go from Johnson. Beats one. Second defender has to come across and cover the defensive lapse. They'll pick and go the forwards. Loving to keep this one tight here. And Zhao gets another shot at it. Here's Morgan this time. Looks the short side. Takes on Tamiafuna. Look out there. McFarlane was on that ball very quickly. And again, Baines offloads nicely to Gates.
Release.
Johnny Gates gets a couple of metres for free. Now a bit of width for the ball and a good play out to Palu, who almost showed enough to get through a gap. Cassini, the defence is fractured, it's broken, and it's the Celtic Dragons who go straight to the middle. Up from fullback, Kassian Reese, Roman numbers to the left. Oh, it's a shocker. Absolute disaster from Navia. They've got to go left here, the Dragons. Numbers all over the show. It's going to Bruce Woe. Woe to the corner. He stopped just short. Incredible defence on the edge. Rafael Storti. How he got even close to stopping that one, I don't know. Back from the bin comes Funaki. And the Bolters got a line out. They have been camped in their own 5 metre line, as the Dragons have thrown away a golden chance to take the lead, but it may not be done yet. It's been stolen. We grubber behind there from Sheps, looking for number 6. Can't do it. Charles Pietel on the money again. Could be a turnover. Quickly to the breakdown with the Dragons, but the Bolters do very well. It's Funaki offloading. Pietel finding his way almost to the 22 line.
Release.
Slow one here for Kuruvoli. Gets it away. The Jia has a crack. Good second line of defence, pushes him backwards. Tafua, oh, that's a great tackle. Gerald's has come in hard and low and taken him backwards. Kuruvoli offloads, Tamiafuna with a go now. Stolen, big play coming in there from Parker and knocked from Cassini. Another chance goes begging for the Dragons. Well, they just can't buy a chance at the moment as another knock-on comes from Kuruvoli. The number 9's trying to control this game, trying to enforce their will, but they just can't get a hold of it. Great turnover there from Parker. And Cassini went straight into Funaki. He was going nowhere quickly. And here's the second one. Good tackle there from Geralds.
Bind. Set.
Scrum feed to Kuruvoli. And the Bolters. Looks up full weights. Kuruvoli will just put this one onto his boot and he smokes it into touch. Half an hour gone, 0-0. Unbelievably, it has been all the Dragons, yet nothing on the board. And they turned down that easy 3, remember, from that yellow card of Funaki. They could have been up at least 3 points, but as we stand, just inside the Bolters' half. Celtic Dragons need to do something special here. Cassini gets nice ball away, that's very nicely turned along. And now the charging run from Gerald. Just can't get away. The defence just keeps coming at him. Eventually wanders his way into touch, but that was nice to switch that back to the right edge. And Roman Owens was almost in a bit of space. He looked very explosive. Oh, another stolen line-out. Oh, Johnson has been all over them like an oily rag. They've had no chance to do anything here, the Bolters. Set piece is a disaster. Here's Cassini away to Sheps. Finds a bit of space in midfield. Hillary almost goes straight to untouched.
Release.
Little ankle tap stops him in his tracks. Cassini again. Well, they're opening up here. Sheps doesn't want to really hang on to that. Baines changes it back to Cassini. He's a little bit isolated. They'll get in support of him very quickly. Johnson through the backline. That's full of forwards. That's nice little inside ball there. Lavia, one man on him, and he's going to pass away. Penalty to Johnny Gates. And Johnny Gates will finally break down the walls. And the Bolters can see Johnny Gates, the try scorer. And the Celtic Dragons finally make 40 minutes of pressure tell into something on the scoreboard. Well, the forwards were trying to find someone with a little bit of effect through the middle of the park. Someone with the go forward, someone with the impact. Eventually it was the blindside flanker, James Lavia, who punctured through off Jerry Hillary. And as they are, good number 7's Johnny Gates right on the shoulder. Here is Sheps with the conversion. He'd love it, and he gets it as well at 7-0. It's been less than convincing. The stats will not read well for the Bolters, who have done brilliantly to defend for 40 minutes, but only concede 7 after the hooter. Quite remarkable here in this final game of the regular season. Take a look at that. 14% possession for the Bolters, 16% of territory. That is an incredible stat. They kicked off well, they started nicely off the kickoff, and it was all downhill from there. Of course, Naki the yellow card, Dragons couldn't take toll, and the lead is just 7 points to nil at halftime. Lee Sheps will get us back underway in the green of the Celtic Dragons. Dig kick here, down back into that 22. And the Bolters looking to bust their way out. Here's Fafita. Brilliant run from here. Tajir gets it back. And there's a bit of space in the room here. He's got it to the danger man of Marta, who can't get over halfway. Well, if they get a bit of space, those boys on the outsides, Marta and Storty, they know how to go. But we are still inside the Bolters' half, which is just remarkable. Reece Morgan to throw. Easy winnings there for Johnson. Here's Sheps of 80 metres as well. It's all going the way of the Dragons at the moment. Held up in the tackle, but it's very well played here by the Dragons. They get numbers in the ball, and they will really get close to that 22-metre line. Pop back inside off of Parker. Cassini got smoked in the tackle. Here's a wee pick and go. Nicely do for Reece. Here he is, the danger man. Out wide. Try time. Owens is in for the try. Well, Johnny Gates can do no wrong. And he is once more gone from scorer to provider. And the Dragons have got number 2. Cassini got smoked. That's a great tackle from Liliafano. But watch how quickly they turn this back the other way. Here's Johnny Gates. Throw in Piatel. They've found it away to Roman Owens, who's had a couple of glimpses down that right edge. But this one was clear space and open air for the big right winger. Second try of the night for the Celtic Dragons. The Bolters, well, they've not threatened even the half of the Dragons, let alone the score is off the post. Sheps goes wide and the score remains 12 points to nil. The way this game's going, you'd think that maybe they should be comfortable in this one, the Dragons, but boy, oh boy, you never know. The quality on this Bolters team, they could certainly turn it around in a flash if they wanted. Nicely taken from Cyan Reece at the back. Johnny Gates on the ball, of course, who else? Good play to Baines. The tight end prop grabs a couple of metres. Here's Johnny Gates again. Oh, Johnny Gates! He is playing a phenomenal game here. Becoming a real impact man. Wide ball, and straight through they go. Palu, oh, just 1 foot taken down. Still room on the left, they want it as well. Zhao goes instead to his right. Throw a little pass to Gerald. Gerald's got numbers. Oh, it's Lee Sheps. Number 6 is in. Outright second on the try scorer list. Lee Sheps grabs what could be the real killer of a try to the Bolters season. Well, I thought the room was all to the left after this brilliant break there from Montel Palu. But look at Zhao, he looked up, found it to Johnny Gates, of course he did. And then Gerald was on toe, support line's beautiful, finding the space, finding the support player, and then goes Lee Sheps, great try. Highlight reel rugby from the Dragons. And they are starting to roar in the second half. It's 17-0. The kick here from the try scorer. Make no mistake about it. That is as good as they get. 19-0. One-way traffic. And any thoughts of the Bolters bolting their way into the top 6 may now be dashed in this last game of the regular season. Back up we go with Christian Lealiafano. Very short this one. Nicely taken from Lavia. A little bit of ball here for the Bolters, baby. Not to be. Cassini comes across slowly. They'll like to wind this one down. 3 tries on the board. They'd love a 4th with the Dragons. The Bolters would just love something. Zhao. Oh, he's got it out wide once again. Now a big opportunity. He steps inside of Pietau. Takes care of him. Easy meters though again. Gerald's short to Johnson, who drives through contact. Cassini's got the ball very quickly in and out. And Lavia knocks it on. Opportunity lost as the ball is turned over from the Dragons. How quickly on the ruck with the Dragons there. Advantage was on the side of the Bolters, and they're like, no chance you're going to play any advantage rugby here. They've been so solid, have the Dragons
crouch
throughout tonight's
bind.
fixture. Very few errors, very few mistakes.
Sit.
1 or 2 creeping in at the end. That's a great scrum from the Bolters. Kuraboli has the ball, waiting. Havili just to his right-hand side. Spinning around from the left, there was Marta, who goes back into midfield. Oh, turned over. Too easy from Zhao. And they go quickly out wide. Here he is. Roman Owens wants a big pants on the corner. Great defence. Well, he threw up all the tricks. The dummy, the goosey. He gave him the full wizard of tricks that he had in his books, but it wasn't enough. Pietau takes him down, but the game still camped down here in the Bolters 22. Good take from Nakarawa and Kuravoli. Well, he's happy to be out of his 22, but he's not even out of his half. Quite incredible rugby at the moment from the Dragons. Complete control, complete domination. And when you own the set piece like they have tonight, it makes the game just that little bit easier. As I've completely put the knockers on them as Nakarawa steals one against the throw. Now Lealiafano goes out to Storti. One more, gets it, finds a good little play there from Solomon Ikatsa. The depth on the wing. Very slow to break down the air with the Bolters. They're going to lose it. A couple of phases, that's all they manage. Cassini back into Gerald's. Chance for one more. 10 minutes left on the game clock. Good run from Palu. The speed of the breakdown from the Dragons is absolutely streaks faster than the Bolters as Johnny Gates has another hit up. Cassini to his right. Lavia switches play on the outside now. Hillary one to beat Pietau, more work to do. And Pietau does the work well. Zhao is there fast. Johnson as well. Here's Cassini. Johnny Gates, of course, Johnny Gates is here. Offloads, beautifully to Baines. Oh, that's an incredible pass. And Hillary has pushed it to touch. Oh, I tell you what, Liam Baines. He's put in a real shift there. And somehow, Jerry Hillary couldn't score the try. Bolters the line out. Tazier to throw. Everyone encamped in their own end goal. Brilliant at the back again from the Bolters. Linehouse looking a bit more safe as they come to this left-hand side. Marta trying to break through. Just about to 22. Kulavoli. Where to Taufua. Oh, he's lost that ball. Brilliant from the Dragons again. Here's Bruce Lowe. He wants number 6 as well. Not to be outdone from Sheps. Gets the pass away. Oh, Johnny. It's Johnny. Johnny Gates gets 2. Full time goes. Domination. Complete and utter blitzing of the Bolters. Johnny Gates. An incredible performance from the open side flanker. Great turnover from Johnson. Bruce Woe, he did exquisitely well, taking out a couple of defenders. Numbers game was there. Lavia waits. But that was class rugby from the Celtic Dragons. Struggled early, but they dominated throughout. And they just go to show why they may be a team, a bit of a dark horse in these playoffs as they get underway next episode. Oh, the post again for Sheps. I thought he had that one. It looked like it was going to slither in, but it just sneaks too far to the uprights. Full time is gone. Dragons win it in very comfortable fashion. 4 tries to zip. And not a single sausage of territory for the Bolters, let alone an opportunity or a chance to put points on the board. Complete domination from the Celtic Dragons in this final game of the regular season. 24 points to nil. Johnny Gates, easily the man of the match tonight. Billy Sheps had a great input as well. 1 try for him, and of course, could be more for Roman Owens, but he grabs 1 and a number of line breaks. Sheps 2 out of 4 off the tee, something he'll want to clean up heading into those playoffs very, very soon coming your way. Take a look at those stats though, team. Bolters, 18% of possession, 33% of territory. I don't even know where that came from. It feels a little bit kind to say 33%, but they made over double, nearly triple the tackles of 55 to 21. Of course, the yellow card did not help, but they just weren't in this game whatsoever. The ball was never in the right place at any time, let alone the right time of this 80-minute performance. Well, with that, the regular season is complete, and we can take a look at the final table for the season in the GRC. The winner, not yet decided. The Pacific Toa are your minor premiers if you really want to get excited about that, and that alone is on points difference. They've had a great season up there at the top, pipping the All Flakes by just 9 points. No, that's 11 points difference on the differential. The Guardians further back, 2 points down on 34. And then 2 points further down are the Flakers. And a good finish from the Dragons to pick up their 5th win and go up to 28 points. 10 points ahead of Toulouse, who will be sneaking their way in. Nothing extra for the Bolters, who finished down on 13 points and out of the season. We say goodbye to the Bolters, the Saracens, the Crusaders, and Munster to wrap up the regular season this year. Taking a look at what is coming your way in future episodes, we have one heck of a lineup for the finals, so brace yourselves, buckle in, and hold on to your nuts because it's going to be a cracker of a final series. Of course, top 6 go in, 1 and 2 go straight through to the semi-finals. You'll see there the Pacific Toa are due to play, and the All Flakes are due to play not this week but the following. So that means I expect the winner of the Guardians and Toulouse should take on the Toa. The winner of the Flakers and Dragons should take on the All Flakes, but it will come down to seedings, so we're not 100% sure on which that fixture will be matching up to. But either way, the Guardians, Toulouse, the Flakers and the Dragons still have a big hurdle to jump just to get to those semi-finals. So the Guardians will be lining up against Toulouse. That'll be next fixture coming your way here on the channel. And then the big one, Flakers, Dragons. Oh my word, that is going to be a cracker. Winner of those two, like I said, go on to face the Toa and the All Flakes for a place in the grand final. I cannot wait for these finals. It could be a very short season for some players and some teams, but the regular season has been a blast. So I thank you all for sticking around and tuning in throughout this regular season of the GRC. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've liked seeing your player out there in the action, and good luck to everyone involved in the finals, especially those 2 quarterfinals as well. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for the support and for viewing and checking out the channel. Until next time though, take care.